Good day. This is AO Victor on the line, and today I want to talk about five mistakes that wives make in marriage that are actually very dangerous to the marriage. And these things are silent killers. These things are silent killers, and at the end of the day, if these things are not handled on time, it grows and grows and leads to divorce sometimes. They say little foxes destroy the vine. And number one of the mistakes that wives make that is very dangerous. One of them is a prolonging silent treatment when offended to show you are very angry. You see, when you are angry as a woman, as a wife, some women they just go silent for a very long time. That's very dangerous for your marriage. You see, this makes you and your husband used to not talking and makes you to draw further apart from each other. You see, when there's an issue, it's important to talk about it. When you decide not to talk about it for a long time, trying to show that you're angry as a woman, then it could probably damage your communication. Even sometimes some men are trying to, speak to the woman, what is the issue, talk about it, but she still keeps showing that she's angry. She's trying to show a woman power and not knowing that that is damaging their communication. So it is important that even when your husband does something wrong, it's okay to get angry. It's okay, but get to talk about it. Don't get angry for a very long time and you are not communicating. So you are creating distance between yourself and your husband. So it's better to talk about it and forgive quickly. Number two, mistakes that many women make is that using sex as a weapon. Some women they try to starve their husbands of sex. Is many men are actually suffering from these, but they cannot talk, scream out. Sometimes the problems with women, it's very easy to hear outside so much, but men, they say like some men say like taboo to talk about it. The kind of society we are. So using sex as a weapon against your husband to punish your husband by denying him of sex is dangerous for your marriage. It's very dangerous for your marriage. So you see, this will make him to start design your sex less. When you start using sex as a weapon, so it does not, that motivation to come for sex will not be as high as before. And so when that's your sex life is damaged or his demand for sex from you is suffering, then it's dangerous for your relationship. Because when you are doing that, you are tempting him to probably be looking outside. And that is very dangerous. And there are a lot of women outside that they are ready to grab. So women got to be careful. Never play games with sex. Number three mistake that so many women make is that they tend to listen to outside voices, people outside, more than their husband. You see, the moment you get married as a woman, your husband is number one to you. The moment you get married as a woman, your husband is the most respected person in your life. It is very important. Even your religious leaders are not most important people in your life as a woman. Some women go to the extent of respecting their religious leaders, more than their husband. The honor they give to their religion, they can't give to their husband. And that's hypocrisy. So you see, it's important to listen. You and your husband know you're married and the issues concerning your married best. You see, not your family, not your friends, not people outside. So when you listen to multiple voices to direct your marriage, you get confused. So as a woman, you must be careful of people that you talk to outside. No, you must be careful of external voices. You see, the best person to talk to is your husband. So issues of your marriage should be discussed between both of you. Don't make your husband feel that you value other people outside. You value other people's suggestion outside more than what your husband says. It is very important. So it is very important to listen to your husband. And the moment you show confidence in your husband, then your marriage is also getting better. Number 4. Another problem that many women make is that they begin to share personal information with outsiders. They talk about everything that is going on in their family with outsiders. No, you don't do that. You see, there are things that to tell your friends, and there are things that must be kept between you and your husband. Your issues about sex within you and your husband, issues there some should be kept. Issues about your husband's success, issues about your projects. Some things need to be kept secret. You see, so don't expose informations outside, public. No, don't badmouth your husband outside. Don't. So it's very important. So keep secret at home. Number 5, mistake that women make is that, before women get married, when they're in a relationship, they tend to be dressing well, and the moment they get married, they begin to dress poorly at home. It's one issue with women. They begin to dress poorly at home. But when they're going outside, they dress well. It's an issue. And women got to take note of this. So do not look good for outsiders and wear nice clothes when you're going to work or you're going to public places. But when you get home, you dress shabbily, you dress anyhow. You even look dirty. So it's very important, because the moment you begin to dress anyhow at home, you begin to dress poorly at home, then you begin to make your husband, not so attractive to you anymore. So the goal should not be to make people outside. You should dress well when you're going outside. When you're also at home, you should dress well as a woman. Number 6 is that many women tend to be comparing their husband with other men outside. No, it's wrong. Don't compare your husband with other men outside. Some women tend to even foolishly start talking about some men in the presence of their husband. No, that's wrong. They begin to tell, no. That even if you see some good qualities about someone outside, you don't have to say it before your husband. It's like psychologically you are trying to, how do I say, you reduce your husband. So you don't say it in the presence of your husband. Don't keep telling your husband, why can't you be like that man or that man? No, that's wrong. You see, the fastest way to kill your husband, self-esteem, ego, dreams, and drive is by praising other men and looking down on him. So you got to be careful. In the presence of your husband, don't talk too much about other men outside. It's wrong. And number 7 is abandoning your husband.